Ladies and gentlemen, Leeds United need a new goalkeeper. That's not just me saying it. That's not just you saying it. The 49ers are thinking it too. Without further ado, let's get into the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. All right, guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Happy Monday. Have you recovered yet from that horrible performance on the weekend? I know I haven't. Before we do get into the Leeds United transfer news and rumours, be sure to smash, let's go for 300 likes. The support at the start of 2025 has been amazing. Appreciate you all. Also subscribe if you're new. We are gaining subscribers. If you're new around here, welcome. Stick around. Hopefully you enjoy it and get your comments in on all the transfer news and rumours we speak about today. Without further ado, let's get into it. We're talking incomings first. Remember, it's silly season. Remember, it's rumours. But Leeds United want striker Mergim Berisha. The 26-year-old centre-forward is now being watched by Leeds United as we look to bring in a new attacker. Obviously, Farke keeps saying in his press conferences, we need a new squad, but we're going to have a quiet January. Or we need players, but it's going to be a quiet January. I don't really understand that, Daniel. But either way, it looks like one of the attackers might go, Patrick Bamford or Joffy. The German currently plays for Hoffenheim out in the German league, and he's played 24 games this season and only scored one goal. I mean, either way, the Daily Mail claimed that Leeds United could secure this signing. Jesse Marsh, our ex-Leeds boss, wanted him when he was Leeds United manager. Marsh made a 1.7 million bid for him when he was at Fenerbahce, but he was on his way to Germany. Berisha also has played for Salzburg as well, so he's played with Aronson, Max Wober, Rasmus Christensen. And you know, Jesse Marsh always tried to do that. You always used to get players that he'd played for or played with or played under before. He cost Hoffenheim £11.6 million. I just don't see Leeds United paying that much. And is he good enough? Someone who's got one goal inside 24 games. We know Joel Perot doesn't score loads of goals, but even his stats are better than that. Mateo Joseph's stats are better than that. Joffy and Bamford are going, but I don't know if Berisha would want, first team football. Would he drop down to the Championship instead of playing for Hoffenheim? Similarly, if it does cost us around £11.6 million, I don't want it from a striker who's only scored one goal this season. There's a lot better players out there. So we'll see how this one develops. And if Jesse Marsh wanted him, I don't know if I do. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, we'll see how that one develops over the next few days. Next up, we're talking Illan Meslier. That's what we've been talking about sort of the last few days. But Leeds United are ready to let Illan Meslier leave. The 24-year-old has been the talking point of all this season, but specifically the last game when he made 2 or 3 blunders in that Hull City versus Leeds United game. He has got 14 clean sheets in 26 this season. Rennes, Arsenal, and Man United all looked at him. And according to the Mail, Leeds are willing to listen to offers. The 49ers will listen to offers if the price is right, though. Again, I've put down here a little note. Is this true, or is this just because he's in the spotlight right now? Would it make sense for, journalists to put out there that Meslier could leave and things like that? I do think we need a new goalkeeper, and I do think he's made a lot of mistakes, and I don't think he deserves to be number one right now, because if you play this bad all the time, you shouldn't be starting. But do I think that Leeds are ready to let him go in January? I don't think so. I can't see that happening. But we do need a new goalkeeper. We need a new goalkeeper urgently. If this does happen, if anything does happen, if Illan Meslier does leave, I can see it in the summer. I could not see this happening in January. But listen, I've been proved wrong before. I could be proved wrong again. But I just think that his name is out there in the news right now, and it's an easy click maybe. So, yeah, there we are. That's why I put it in. And I've put it in my title. So it's an easy click for you as well. Next up, we put Leeds still want Andrew Omobamidele from Nottingham Forest. The Nottingham Forest man hasn't had too much game time since joining Norwich, and he's still joining from Norwich, should I say, and he's still on Leeds United's radar. Leeds United are looking for a centre-back. It looks like the cost for him would be around £10 million, as we spoke about before. And Leeds are well in the race for him, but now promotion rivals Sheffield United have joined the race. Sheffield United are looking for a centre-back now. Harry Sutter is out for the foreseeable. He got injured not too long ago. So Chris Wilder's side are looking for a centre-half. Leeds are in pole position as Leeds are willing to offer a loan with a pay of £10 million, whereas the Blades simply want a loan. This is according to the Star. Do we need him? Do we think he's 10 million's worth? He used to play under Daniel Farke at Norwich, and he scored, I think, his debut goal against Leeds United when Leeds beat Norwich 2-1 with that Joffy 95th minute winner. I was actually at that game. A handful of games I go to, and I saw a 95th minute winner. But yeah, Omobamidele, he's out of favour at Nottingham Forest. Would you like to see him at Leeds United? Next up, we're talking Junior Firpo's future. Firpo is in the last few months and can now discuss a free transfer away if that's what he plans to do. Leeds already had a stint with Firpo in the Premier League, and between me and you, I think you know as well, he wasn't brilliant in the Premier League, but he's found his form since stepping down in the divisions. Since being under Daniel Farke, Firpo looks a different player, really. But again, injured right now. It's reported that Firpo remains open to a new deal at Ellen Road, but Leeds have made no moves yet. Firpo's team and his agents are looking around if Leeds United don't make this offer, with Besiktas in the race, but former club Real Betis are leading the race right now. What would you guys do with Junior Firpo? For me, it really depends what division we are in. I don't know if I know how good Junior Firpo's been all of last year, pretty much, and since Daniel Farkas came in, but we've seen what Junior Firpo's like in the Premier League. Can he develop? Can he be even better in the Premier League if we get there? We're talking about Premier League when we've still got 5 months to go before we even talk about it. But either way, what would you guys do with Junior Firpo? Do you think he could go to a new club? Do you think we could get a replacement in? Because we'd have to bring in a left back straight away. And it looks like Max Vober could still leave. Is Sam Byram good enough? So, and he doesn't really like Isaac Schmidt at the moment. So don't really know what's going on there. But either way, what would you guys do with Junior Firpo? Next up, Nico Elvedi replacement found. We kind of touched on this a few days ago, but Nico Elvedi has been a talking point for Leeds United as we hunt for a new centre-back. The Borussia Mönchengladbach player is a player that Daniel Farke has worked with before, and he does like him. Reports suggest that Leeds do lead the race for him over clubs like Wolves, who did try to sign him in 2023, but the player will most likely stay and fight for Europe out in Germany than drop down to the Championship unless Leeds pay big money. Reports are around 10 to 12 million pounds if Leeds want to secure this signing. We do need a centre-back. We can't keep playing Ethan Ampadu there when we need a centre-back. We need Ethan Ampadu in the middle of the park next to Tanaka, really. So we do need a centre-back. And, Pascal out injured right now and reportedly wanted by Spurs. Max Vober's future is a bit unsettled. So we do need a centre-back. Will Leeds United pay the big money for him? Or will Nico Elvedi rather stay at Borussia Mönchengladbach and fight for Europe instead of dropping down to the Championship? We'll have to see how that one develops. And last but not least, we had a little bit of chat with him earlier. Joe Gelhardt. Joffy was on the bench for the 3-3 draw against Hull this weekend just gone. He got in there instead of injured Bamford, but Joffy will still most likely leave in January. According to journalist Darren Whitcoop, many Championship clubs like him, including Derby, QPR and Cardiff. And now clubs overseas have reportedly asked about him too. No clubs have been confirmed though, but it looks whatever happens, it will be a loan for Joffy. For me, surely it needs to be a permanent. We've sent Joffy out on loan a few times before. It hasn't worked. He's come back and he hasn't done well. I personally think it would make sense for the player and for the club if Joffy leaves on a permanent. But according to some reports, it looks like it will be a loan with no sort of reassurance where he's going to be after that loan finishes. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to smash that like button. And if you are enjoying the transfer news videos and the consistent Ollie Ward, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you are new, and get all your comments in. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheery.